movie.
Hey, you're listening to Cotangents. Justin got slowly absorbed by Matthew. Unfortunately, during that whole last segment, I was too afraid to say anything earlier because I fear for my own life. Matt was pretty buff before, and now he's super buff because he absorbed all those muscles.
Rest in peace. But
Muscles
also, this is pretty cool.
do matter.
I guess that was the conclusion, is muscles do matter, because clearly you have absorbed the entirety of Justin through the idea of muscles. Nice.
Yeah, I'm very scared for my life.
I'm quite proud of
Anyway, moving on to a different subject.
I'm surprised you're able to keep such composure in this time, and you just like your entire body is just like pulsing.
Yeah, I don't know how any of us are going to get out of this room.
Yeah,
I think you'll have to go through the
You've
window.
kind of taken up the half of the room that has the door, and you're blocking the door. You've just become so buff.
That's my bad, but you could also say it's Justin's fault.
That's
You
fair.
know what?
That's fair.
I'm just gonna say that. All right, so Kelyn, I was told you have a story for us.
I do have a story. This is from Seventh Sanctum, which is the random story generator, and we're going to kind of flesh this out and add characters and names and things like that.
Oh my gosh.
This
All right.
is a mockumentary style story with an emphasis on self-sacrifice.
Okay.
The story is about a botanist who has a mysterious admirer, a necromancer.
Oh, I see the mock.
It takes place in an outpost in an intergalactic technocracy.
Oh, what? Wait, say that again.
An intergalactic technocracy.
I have no idea what that is, but continue.
Technocracy.
Technocracy.
It's a government run by robots.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, keep going.
The story ends with someone changing clothes. That's the climax. Someone changes clothes. So,
All right.
So I'm thinking maybe this is a society where the robots are sort of forcing the humans to live as efficiently as possible.
Okay.
And so they don't let them change their clothes because that would be a waste, right?
And who are the two most? You said
The botanist
government.
and the necromancer.
Yeah, well, you said the government wanted them to. What'd you say?
Live as efficiently as possible.
As efficiently as possible. Who are the two least efficient people?
Undead.
Like necroman. Like I was gonna say, the undead and gardeners. They're
If I were to just name two people, the most inefficient things that you could possibly think of, first of all, clearly the undead.
Clearly.
And gardeners.
No. Hear me out. Okay, so these gardeners, they're in space, right?
Right.
Sure.
So, they're trying to plant these things, and everyone's like, everything's going light speed, everything's going so fast, and they're like, and the overlords don't see the purpose of plants because they take too long. They're like, this is taking too long. We can't wait for this. This is unproductive. And then with the necromancer, obviously, just necromancers really like their clothes, and so they like having clean clothes.
I'd like to think this is all a misunderstanding. The robot overlords don't understand that plants create oxygen because they don't need it.
Oh.
And the necromancer also, as undead, doesn't. But he starts to understand.
Oh, okay. So there's some character development.
Yeah. The technomancers, the people, not mancers, I guess, the techno lords, kind of, they don't want to use this space for plants because they're slow and they can't be used for data storage.
Plants are inefficient. They take up space. Way more space than they're like helping the robots at least.
Right.
Yeah, and so the robots want to use that space for their bite animal storage.
Okay. Nice callback. Can you read out some more, just some more tidbits we haven't gotten to yet?
Oh, that's all of them.
That's all of them?
That's all the tidbits. Remember, though, it's a mockumentary.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't know what a mockumentary is, think of The Office.
I got it. It's like a mockumentary on politics and government and how they don't listen to the inevitable needs of people because
Okay.
they don't need them themselves.
The inevitable needs of the populace and the undead.
It's settled. Politicians are not human.
Wait.
We solved it, everyone.
Wait, so do undead need oxygen?
No, probably not.
No? But
they?
like, do they?
That's a good question.
Like, think about it. Like, there has never been a zombie movie in space. Zombie
Okay,
space
now,
movie.
there's different ways. Do zombies need oxygen, but perhaps skeletons don't? Are there subclasses of undead that have different needs?
Right. Because it's like when you say skeletons don't need oxygen, I'm like, well, duh, they don't have lungs. But then when I think zombies,
Do their lungs really work?
Zombies
don't-
have
yeah.
lungs.
zombies have lungs. Do they use them?
Their muscles work.
Undead are magically animated. I don't feel like they have any need for anything.
Yeah.
Are we talking like Walking Dead undead or like
There's a
Fantasy
necromancer
undead.
involved, so
Yeah. If there's a necromancer involved, we're gonna say like magic.
Okay, okay.
Or,
I see.
Like not magic, like D&D.
So
Yeah.
right, so they don't require oxygen.
no.
Maybe here's an idea.
Okay,
Maybe
okay.
this necromancer has a different conflict with these techno lords.
Okay.
Maybe he likes his undead to be well dressed. And the techno lords don't like that
I
because that's
see that.
wasteful.
Now,
You're wasting clothes on dead people.
the question is, if we have robot overlords and a necromancer, is the botanist a robot, an undead, or a human?
I love the idea of a
Oh gosh.
Botanist?
An undead botanist.
No, I was gonna say I love the idea of a botanist because it's like a robotanist.
Oh gosh.
A robotanist.
Oh my god.
So why do we need plants? The robotanist, if you will, does not need oxygen, but likes plants anyway,
Through
inefficiently.
through putting himself in other people's shoes through empathy, he's realized that plants are important because there
Wait.
is a
So,
huge
yes,
human
I
population.
also am probably on the same wavelength as Kelyn here. The necromancer's secret admirer of this said botanist that you've just identified as a he.
Right.
The
Oh.
necromancer is now a woman.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome.
Okay, that works.
I'm sorry. No, I don't listen to
This-
my pronouns.
This robot is gaining sentience, perhaps, and so has sort of gained an affiliation for living things.
Shall we say they're android instead?
Maybe.
This is a
Maybe
stretch.
that would make sense because then they would have like a really big reason to have empathy with people.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's
there you
not
go.
just like a robot arm hanging from
Are-
the ceiling that
are there any
squirts a
people
squirt bottle on the plants.
Anymore?
Yeah, are there any people? Because all the characters are now robots.
I mean, or
Well, not the necromancer.
Is there?
no, the necromancer, as I'm assuming he's a lich, is probably ancient and has been here since before the robots.
She.
She, my bad.
Yes, she.
What if she is the last remaining living human?
Oh.
Is she living?
No.
That's the
She
debate.
is alive. She is alive, but she protects herself through magic.
Okay,
and, like,
okay.
Has like a bubble around her head so that she doesn't need oxygen.
If she's not living, you're getting
I'm
into.
assuming she's a lich.
We're already in robosexual territory. We don't need to go into necrophilia territory.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
there are undead involved either way.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Like,
But they don't have to be romantically involved.
I have,
That's also
I have a
true.
feeling in the future it just doesn't matter. You can just get married.
It's 2027. It's time to end.
This isn't far away.
Wait. Okay.
Welcome to our faraway
All right, so-
robot future with necromancers.
in 2027.
in 2027.
All right. So character names, just Jill,
Kyle.
Kyle, and the overlords are all called Sven.
Sven, all of them. Every one of them.
Sven 1, Sven 2, and
Sven 420.
and Sven 4.
Okay, so I like to. Kyle is the robotanist, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I like to imagine that Kyle is an acronym. So what does Kyle stand for? It has a Y.
Killing you. No. Okay. No.
Like everyone else.
Oh my gosh, it's so edgy.
This. Okay.
All right.
This movie, if it's a movie, it could
it
be
is a
show.
mockumentary, so we got to make it above edgy.
This movie, this piece of media, is not just a mockumentary. It's an action thriller mockumentary.
Oh.
So Kyle is an ex-war machine that has gained sentience and now wants to live as a peaceful gardener.
Now, alternatively, he's using his plants as weapons to overthrow the.
Oh.
What did they call it? The electrocracy? I don't know. What did you
Yeah.
call it?
Technocracy.
Technocracy. Yeah.
And so So he's like, oh, so then it'll be like it'll be a real reversal because he'll be like, you thought these were useless, now die.
Now, also, we can have this. It's like Plants vs. Zombies, but it's plants and zombies versus
Versus
robots.
Yes.
It's a step up.
Dude,
okay, so what are we calling this?
Yeah, Plants and Zombies versus Robots. No, okay.
Do we want to call it that? I think we
no,
come
no,
up with
no,
something
no,
a
yeah.
little better.
Definitely come up with something better than that.
Robotanist has got to be in there.
Robotanist.
The
Tale of a Robotanist.
There's got to be something with undead in there as well.
Necrobotanist.
oh my gosh.
Jam
I
it all
like that
together.
both botanist and necro have the row in there with the
That's
row.
amazing.
That's amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
Necrobotanist.
I approve of this
Necrobotanist.
generator.
I approve this.
Necrobotanist.
Awesome. Well, thanks for listening to Cotangents. Be sure to tune in next time when we talk about more things that don't really matter.